What's up? What's good? What's going on, family? Y'all, I am complete. My little sinuses, they're all over the place, so please forgive me. I think I'm trying to come down with another little bat of sickness, so just pray for me, send me some healing vibrations. But we're gonna jump in and do this reading real quick, okay? This is gonna be for your sun, moon, rising, north node of Venus, as well as that 9th house. Very particular messages here on the Manjula Awakening for your 9th house. But even with that being said, guys, excuse me, but even with that being said, just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest, okay? Y'all, we're going to do a no contact reading. This is someone that you are not in communication with, someone that you're not talking to, but you still feel like you're energetically attached to this person. We're going to break this situation down and see what is it that Sagittarius can do to break free from this energetic connection, okay? To clear your space from this person's energy. All right, Spirit, what is the no communication message here that can help Sagittarius understand what's taking place? All right, so right out the gate, guys, we're getting maybe we're better off separated. So this person that we're tapping into, this is someone that is, wow, and it says, please understand, I need space right now. This is definitely someone that is, we're gonna keep it real. We're gonna keep it a buck. We're going to keep it a buck on this reading. This is someone that if at this point in time, I do feel like that if you're still feeling energetically attached to this person, it is because of a releasing that needs to take place on your behalf. I will say that the person that I'm tapping into, this person that you're not in communication with, this person is having it their way. It says maybe we're better off separated, and please understand I need space right now. This is not someone that is actively trying to hold on to your energetic signature. So what this is telling me is that I got a Sagittarius that has been traumatized by this connection here. And if I would assume anything, it would be that Sagittarius was all in on this connection, and Sagittarius felt like that you received the shittiest end of this deal when you showed up with the best you had to offer. Spirit is saying that that is a clear reflection that needs to be done as to where your boundaries at. What caused you to be all in this situation? Because someone that's getting 3 dark cards, you see, there are 2 different versions of cards in here. One with the orange heart and one with the gray heart. This person has showed up in all of their gray heart. Okay, so this is definitely someone that Spirit is telling you, I need you, Sagittarius, to address where you're latched in on this, because when this person comes back around, it's actually something that's going to empower you, and it's going to increase you in a way that it makes you a magnetic attraction for the things that you truly do deserve. There's something about this that is a lesson for you, okay? But I do feel like that we're going to tap into someone that is actively begging to be let go. This is not someone that wants to be obtained right now. So let's see, what's the situation here? Show me what is the situation for this person? Like, show me the past. What happened? What took place? What's going on? Yeah, this person didn't show. This person, I definitely feel like that in the past you took a risk. You took a chance with this person, but this person, you took a chance on someone that wasn't revealing their hand to you. They were definitely holding back. It's almost as if this person was already aware that they were going for a different, like there was something else that they were desiring at the time that you decide to go all in. What took place? Yeah. This person was going in another direction, my love. This person was actively going in another direction, and they were able to, like, they were hiding something with this. Like, I'm going to say this person possibly love bombed you in the past, but this person, like, the love that they were giving you, there was something behind it. It's almost like, damn, I'm seeing this. About a week ago, I was reading, and I forget where I even seen it, but they were talking about transference. And it was talking about how, you know, it was an American meme. So it was talking about how, like, the father would be at work and the boss would be yelling at the father. And then in the next picture, it was the husband at home yelling at the mother. And then it was in the next meme, it was the mother yelling at the kid. And then after that, it was the kid yelling at the teddy bear. And that's what I'm seeing here. It's like that something that this person was putting on some sort of display of emotion, but there was something real that this person was headed towards, that they was desiring, that was behind it. You know what I'm saying? So basically, like, if somebody was being extremely loving to you, it's like this person had received some extremely loving energy in another situation elsewhere. And if this person was extremely harsh to you, then it was because they was having a harsh situation somewhere else, but it was where they desired to be. What else took place in the past, Spirit? Yeah. Golden mirror, narcissistic love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided. Yeah. Boundaries, hurt. So I feel like that really what has taken place here in the past is that there was a lot that this connection was meant to come into your life to prepare you for your next phase in your next serious relationship. But this person, like, I don't know how they convinced you to be willing to put it all in, but it was almost as if you wasn't automatically ready to put it all in. But when they convinced you, or whenever the situation was like, hey, Sagittarius, yep, let's go ahead and put it all in, this person had already come to the conclusions that they were going elsewhere. They were already actively trying to acquire something else. That's what I'm getting here. And I feel like that this is something that Sagittarius has not fully dealt with. This isn't something like this still very much so affects you on an emotional level. And that's why you still feel this person's energetic signature. You have to work on releasing that. Now this is purely, I'm going into Sagittarius. I feel like that I'll pull in a second. I will pull to see what is the outcome between you and this person. But this person is afraid of commitment. And that's a them thing. That's a them thing. There ain't nothing that you can do about that, my love. There's nothing that you can do about that. The only thing that you can do about that is recognize that this person has a commitment issue. And that means that wherever they commit, it's going to be an issue. It's not just you. It's like the issue that this person is having with you is not really with you. The problem with you is that you're taking it personal. And why are you taking it personal? Because there's this storyline that you're a fuck up. That you think that it's always your fault. That somebody has told you that you are the fuck up, and you're not the fuck up. And this is a situation that that you have convinced yourself that I can prove that I'm not the fuck up in this situation, so I'm going to try twice as hard to fix this one. My love, let me do you a favor. Put the burden down. You're not a fuck up. This person has commitment issues, and your issue is that you feel like that you can fix it. Because you know you're not a fuck up, and you're trying to convince someone that you're not a fuck up. The only person that you have to convince is yourself. All right, Spirit, what's this? Talk to me for Sagittarius. Talk to me for Sag. Wisdom. That's the card that came out up front. Wisdom. Knowledge gained through experiences or from a wise counsel. I ain't saying I'm the wise counselor, but I'm saying I got a wise ass spirit team. Pay attention to the red flags. That's what you was learning through this experience, Spirit wants you to recognize the red flags. When situations start to make you feel like you're a fuck up, when situations start to make you feel like that you got to start fixing some shit, it's a red flag, baby. Out the door. It's time to go. When a situation tries to blame everything on you, it's time to go. It's time to go. Damn. Because it's full of deception. You see what I'm saying? False illusions, scarcity mindset, falling into bad habits. That's when these manipulators that you run into are able to get you to fall into that horrible habit of trying to fix it. And then they've got you, and they got you based off of that scarcity mindset, because it's another one that'll bite the dust, and here I'm going to be all alone again, and then I got to go back down this false storyline of nobody wants me, I'm a fuck up, everybody's leaving me. That ain't true. That's just what people have been able to convince you of so that they can use you. All right, Spirit, where we going? Where we going, Spirit? Where we going? Where we going? Show me what Sagittarius needs to know. No, let me say this. Where's Sagittarius headed, Spirit? Where's Sagittarius headed? Wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment. And you headed into understanding that when I go forward, I do have to, like, the Queen of Swords isn't all bad. The Queen of Swords is that energy that it's time to ask the tough questions up front. Because Kiki know, or Sagittarius know, that when we start letting them walls down, we love it. So in order to put a safe boundary around me, I understand that I have to ask the tough questions up front, even if they make me uncomfortable. And then I have to be willing to, once I get the answer, it's up to me to cut out, to decide, does that serve me moving forward? If it doesn't serve me moving forward, it's time to let it go now. Damn, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, because you're going to be able to see and discern these Ten of Swords situations beforehand. The Queen of Swords has a very clear perception. She's very perceptive. She's very perceptive. And the Queen of Swords can see this bullshit a mile away. And the reason she can see it a mile away is because she knows what questions to ask up front. Ooh. Can you show me what this Nine of Cups looks like? Can you show me what the Nine of Cups looks like for Sag? Thank you, Spirit. Bam. You are headed towards clearly discerning what your wish fulfillment looks like. And the Ten of Swords is right back at the bottom of the door, bottom of the deck. So I just feel like that this is like the Nine of Cups is that your perception, you become very perceptive, and you're able to see what is not from you before you even get your energy enmeshed in it, because that's the problem, Sagittarius. I feel like that you just begin to rely more on this Queen of Swords, whereas the world has told you that the Queen of Swords is no good. You ask too many questions. Why the fuck you asking all these questions? Go sit your ass down. Don't nobody got time for all of that. That is what the world has tried to shush up in Sagittarius. And because the world has tried to shush that up inside of you, then you have gone into situations and not asked the right questions up front. Well, Spirit is saying no more, because your wish fulfillment is understanding that that is the very quality that is going to lead you towards your true desires. You have to be willing to ask the questions up front before you become emotionally entangled in it. Is we getting deep on this? So this is definitely a pattern that is stemmed from someone's childhood or someone early on in life being told that their questions aren't valid or that they're asking too many questions. Someone has began to believe that there are stupid questions, and there's no such thing as a stupid question. Okay. So what is the challenge that let's look at a challenge. What is the challenge that Sagittarius is currently facing? What is the challenge? Let's break the challenge down, Spirit. Thank you. The Six of Cups to the Knight of Wands. I do feel like that this is past. Like, I do feel like that the challenge is the way that you have approached situations in the past and the outcome of them. Like the past is still very much so presenting a challenge. I feel like that there are a lot of negative memories that you have to be able to break down. I'm not saying that, I understand that nobody wants to look back on the past. We all just want to move forward. Unfortunately, my daddy taught me with my car, that tough titty said to kitty. You know what I'm saying? You don't always get what you want. I would like to sometimes just pull straight into my driveway so that I can use the bathroom and not have to worry about going back outside and turning my car around and backing in so it don't rain. But I also I don't have the resources at this moment to fix my car or go get a new one. So guess what? My daddy told me, girl, you got to back that thing up in the driveway so that it doesn't rain in your car. And so I do it without a problem. And I'm telling you that the challenge here is right now Sagittarius don't want to go through all of that and back up into the driveway. But your sky daddy, I've been using that in a long time, but your sky daddy is saying, baby, you got to back that thing up. It's the only thing that's going to help you to leak proof your environment right now. It's just kind of what has had to happen. And this is really like this, unfortunately, this is kind of like a harsh message, but it's saying like, this is of our own makings. This is the situation based off of the choices that we have made to not ask the right questions up front. And then we get in the situations and we're so emotionally involved and intertwined that we then don't feel like it just seems like it becomes pointless to even speak or ask the questions now, because it's only going to start an argument, and then what? I'm not going to get the dig, I'm not going to get the money, I'm not going to get whatever, not going to get the attention, I'm not, whatever it is that has you latched in, you know what I'm saying? So there is a need to break down some things that have been learned here, okay? There is. And not only break down the things that have been learned, but then there's also this energy of forgiving yourself and then nurturing yourself back from, like, you gotta love yourself back to health. You know what I'm saying? Even though somebody else helped break you down, unfortunately, it's our responsibility to build us back up. Now, the good thing in that is we don't have to do that alone. We don't have to do that alone. We can rely on the universe. Rely on your creator. That is where you're going to find your true strength. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Miss Quanda put me on this book, and I haven't been reading it by the date of the book. It ain't how Kiki work. But when I get dates from my spirit team, I tend to read that. And this is the message that I got today, y'all. And I feel like that is kind of meshing up. It's matching. So let me see if baby girl give it to me again, because it was definitely from my baby girl. Now I'm going to use universe, but this book it says God, okay? It says, I am God who heals a broken body. I heal broken bodies, broken minds. Give me just a second, guys. Give me just a second. All right, I had to get the door together. Let me start back over. It says, I am God who heals. I heal broken bodies, broken minds, broken hearts, broken lives, and broken relationships. My very presence has immense healing power. You cannot live close to God without experiencing some degree of healing. I said God. I meant to say universe. I'm sorry. Y'all just roll with it, okay? Don't be so sensitive. All right. Okay. You cannot live close to the universe. You cannot live close to the universe without experiencing some degree of healing. However, it is also true that you have not because you ask not. You receive the healing that flows naturally from the presence of God, whether you seek it or not. But there is more, much more available to those who ask. The first step in receiving healing is to live ever so close to the universe. The benefit of this practice are too numerous to list. As you grow more and more intimate with God, God reveals his will to you more directly. When the time is right, God prompts you to ask for healing and for some healing of some brokenness in you, and also or in another person. The healing may be instantaneously, or it may be a process. That's up to God. Your part is to trust in God fully and to thank God for the restoration that has begun. Understand that God rarely heals all brokenness in a person's life. The Bible goes, it talks about the Bible, and I'm going to say this because it's important, but you don't have to believe it. Just like you don't have to believe everything that happens in tarot. It's intuitive messages, and parables are very important. Okay, like it's parables. Even my servant Paul was told, my grace is sufficient for you, when he sought healing from the thorn in his flesh. Nevertheless, much healing is available to those whose lives are intimately interwoven with God. Ask and you will receive. Meaning, here's the thing. Everything will not be given to you. You will not be healed completely. And the reason that you will not be healed completely is because it was never meant to be healed. It needed to happen to create you to be the instrument that the universe needs you to be. However, the healing happens because you are now recalling parts of yourself that you thought were no good. And now you're calling it into order. You thought it was out of order. You thought it was out of place. And so you ignored it and you displaced it. Now you are in a position, because of what you have learned and endured in this situation. Now you are being put in a position to recall it to order. And so because it is being recalled back to order, it can never go back to being the way it used to be. Because the way that it used to be was broken. You are one step closer to being whole by releasing and learning the lesson that this situation had to teach you. Y'all, I hope that helped y'all. I'm actually getting right in this little message right here. Y'all, if y'all want to see more messages like this on the channel, let me know. And we'll definitely drop these. I think I'm going to drop them first on membership. If it gets a lot of traction, or if my members say, now throw this out there for the public, they need it, then we'll throw it out there. But I love y'all. Don't forget to leave that thumbs up down below, okay? Absolutely love and light, guys.